indicate each of the following keywords. Is it belongs to IP version 4 or IPv6? Here we have keywords or terminologies or technologies or options or routing or whatever keyword here related either to IP version 4 or IP version 6. Then we assign each one to either IP version 4 or IP version 6. Anycast appears with, let us take each keyword separated. Anycast appears in V6 and disappeared or already not supported in V4, the old version. Anycast, it means belongs to V6. Broadcast. Broadcast as a type of addressing supported by IPv4 and omitted in V6. It means the broadcast should be in IP version 4. Fixed header size. IPv6 needs 40 bytes as header size, fixed, compared to variable length between 20 to 60 bytes for V4. When you are talking about fixed header size, it means definitely it is IP version 6 header size, which is 40 bytes. 32 bits address. We have 32 bits IP version 4 address. It means 32 belongs to IP version 4. 60 bytes address. 60 byte address, it means V6, because V6 address is 60 bytes or 128 bits. 60 bytes means V6 address or IP address. NDP. NDP equivalent to ARP. ARP in version 4, NDP equivalent 1 in V6. It means NDP should be with V6 and ARP should be in V4. Okay. OSPF, we have two versions, main versions for OSPF. The old one, version 2, supported by V4 as a routing protocol. It means when you need to configure OSPF routing protocol in V4, you will configure OSPF version 2. But when you work or deal with V6, you should use the newest version, which is OSPF version 3. OSPF version 3 and V6. TTL, time to live. TTL is a field in IP version 4 header. This is why TTL here and IP version 4. Next header. Next header is a header field in V6. Next header is a header field of IPv6 protocol. Public address. Public is the name of or a type of address in version 4. Equivalent to a global unicast address in V6. It means the publicity or global deal of addressing in IP version 4 called public address. بالIP version 4 نسميه public address أو العام أو routable. It is a routable address in V4, and here it is a routable address in V6. Then public address should be relative to IP version 4, and the global unicast address here in V6. Classes in IP version 4 there is 5 classes. A, B, and C are the main 3 classes that could be given to clients and servers. Class D for multicast, class E for experimental. But here we denote only A, B, and C. When we talk about classes of IP address, definitely we are talking about IP version 4, because there is no classes in IP version 6. Hierarchical address. One of the main features of IP version 6 is the hierarchical address feature. It means IP6 built in or built based on tree or hierarchical shape. يعني بمعنى البناء الهرمي للاي بي في 6 هو ميزة، لذا الهierarchical address appears in IPv6 hierarchical address. FE80:1. FE80, this is the prefix for local address of IP version 6. This is why we put it here. 127.0.0.1, this is the address of loopback address of version 4. Version 4 is a dotted decimal format. This is why this option or this address should be added to IP version 4 group or set. :/128 : is the notation of IPv6. We don't have double colon or colon in IP version 4 address. This is why this option should be related to v6. LAN address. Version 4 deals with LANs or LAN addresses compared to local link address of v6. Dotted decimal notation of version 4, this is version 4 dotted decimal notation, compared to hexadecimal notation for IP version 6. True/false questions. FDM, frequency division modulation, FDM, is the multiplexing technique that shifts each signal to a different carrier frequency. This is why it is true, because FDM deals with frequency, different carrier frequency. It's a true statement. The participating computers in network are referred to as clients. Is all participants in computer network are clients, or there is another choice or choices? This is wrong statement, because nodes reflects clients, servers, peers, and every device. This is the general name. Could be client, but it's one choice, not all the choices. This is why false. Nodes should be replace the as a client as nodes, because nodes is a suitable term since it represents clients, servers, peers, etc. Companies need to request register for IP version 6 address with IANA. Is it required or not? No, you can get IPs as IP version 6 from your ISP directly, not to pass to upper responsibility directly. You should follow the sequence, or you can follow the sequence. No need to go directly to IANA, because the IANA is the root of the internet. You deals with the closest ISP as possible, or an RIR, which is regional, like RIPE or ARIAN. يعني هنا الحصول على IPv6 ما تحتاج تخاطب مباشرة الجهة الرئيسية العالمية لأيانا، ممكن من خلال أقرب ISP مثل إيرثلينك أو أي ISP قريب عليك تتعامل وياه، أو تصعد شوية على ال RIR Regional Internet Provider اللي هو ممكن يجهزك أيضا مثل الرايب والأريان. In your PC, if you use Windows 7, 8 or 10, you have linked local IP address, IPv6 address. IP version 6 address supported in Windows 7, 8 and 10. At least you will get an IP version 6 automatically when you start up your Windows as linked local. This is a true statement. DNS services below uses both TCP and UDP. Here DNS, ignore below here, DNS service uses both TCP and UDP ports. It means DNS uses two types of transport protocols.